What's up, Cards Chat? Jeff Gross here. We are going to dive right into it. Happy New Year, first of all, and we're going to dive into a nice hand review about hero calling, blockers, reverse blockers, and go through a fun hand that I have prepared for you. So let's go ahead and play it. I can mute it. This was from a Twitch stream not long ago, but we have A7 suited, and you see we are going to decide to go off a 20 blind effective limp from a well balanced player. This guy knows how to play. It's kind of a weird one. A7 suited, definitely I think too good to check back. So we do go ahead and make a smallish raise. He's relatively shallow, so we don't need to go like 3.5. He's only got 20 blinds, so we want to have our bluffs make it like 2.5, 2.7 big blinds, and we go ahead and do raise and get called. So immediately I think he's gonna have some limp jams. His hands I think he limps calls are more around like Queen 10, King 10. Like hands that he likes but aren't quite good enough to jam, and also not to just limp fold. So again, we do raise, and then on the flop we think we have enough showdown value, so we check back with the ace high. Now here a turn, it's interesting because we still think we can have the best hand. We don't have a club, we don't have a 9, we don't have a 10, we don't have a queen. This is all very good for us, right? Because these are all likely hands that he has now. Like he could be betting his flush draws. He's betting like Queen 10, Queen 9. And let's take a look at what I'm saying here. Yeah, so we see him jam. And, we did have a gut shot in the turn, which is nice too, just in case we had to improve. An ace probably good as well. So, I'm really not sure what to do here. I start thinking about it. I don't have a club. I don't have a 9. Don't have a 10. Start thinking Queen 10, Queen 9. Clubs. I don't have any club. That's good. If we had a club, that would make it harder for me to call. If I had a 9 or 10, it would make it harder for me to call. A queen would make it harder for me to call. And ultimately, I just believe that my hand... I
don't believe him here. I just feel like it's unraveling.
It's a lot of my stack.
Queen 10, 9, 10. I mean, fuck. Clubs. Queen 9, fucking A. That's a big call there.
So,
whew, no blockers to any of that. Queen 10.
And again, I just want to emphasize something here. So on this particular hand, like as we scroll back a little bit through it, when we're going for a call there, this is like when you're making hero calls, you can have it a feeling. And initially I said, oh, the king's not a good card, but it actually kind of is, because like the bluffs that he has equity on, there's not a ton. He could have like king X of clubs, but other than that, our hand is kind of good. And if you think about value hands, like if he had 8, 9 suited, stuff like that, he may just check, hope he's good. I don't know if he would go for the value shove. And this is something where, again, reverse blockers, or you want to call them anti-blockers, when you don't block the most prevalent draws, this is very good. So this is just like one of those hands where if you plug it in, if I had ace 7 off with the 7 of clubs, if I had ace 9, it's a big difference in terms of being a valuable hand to call. So I hope that makes sense. If you guys have questions, you can always ask me anything in the AMA on Cards Chat, and also we can talk more about blockers, or if you have a situation at hand and you want to review it, let me know. I would love to look at it, but I think this was a really cool hand because it was a difficult call, and the opponent did set up a nice pot size river shove on for turn bet that set up a pot size river shove and put us to the test. So hero calls are tricky. I would also give a little advice that generally hero calling, you're going to save a lot of money if you fold rivers instead of hero calling. But when you don't have the anti-blockers and your hand is, you feel like you're good, it feels a little fishy, and you look at it when it's close, that's what you should look at as the key draws. Do you block any of those? And if you don't, that's going to be a good indication of a time to call. So I hope you guys learned something there. I hope it makes sense to you. And again, I'm happy to answer questions if you guys want on this video. If you guys just put a comment below or go to the AMA on Cards Chat, I would be more than happy to discuss this hand or any ones in this category as well. So enjoy. Thank you.